Stack exchange, it's time for stack exchange.
I knew you were going to do that, so I just thought, let's just get this thing done.
Let's finish it out.
Yeah.
Just finish it. now we should teach
Natalie the
a little
third part.
dance.
Oh, a little dance.
I kind of did that.
Yeah, I saw that. I
That
was
was
like,
good. That was good.
yeah, we can do like a little body roll or something.
Yeah, okay.
All right, to celebrate, collaborate, and cultivate ethnic diversity. That is a mouthful. Jake wrote that.
You know what? I found that on their website for the thing this weekend. Is that what we're doing, or is that totally...
Okay, first of all, the prompter was scrolled up, and I thought that was my intro. I thought that was the theme, Kelly.
Hey,
I thought the theme of Stack Exchange.
It's a nice mouthful.
I was
That
like,
is not Stack Exchange.
Well, I guess that's not what we're doing.
So we're playing Stack Exchange. I don't know what the theme is, but I would love to celebrate, collaborate, and collectivate.
And if you go to C Street this weekend, that's what you will be
That's what
doing
you'll find.
with the diversity. Yes, that's great.
Diversity. There we
Diversity.
go. Okay, we're just gonna play Stack Exchange. I don't know if we have a theme, guys.
Okay, well, let me just get out of the way.
List from most area to the least area. Well, I know Alaska's gonna be the most.
Yes, Texas
From
is
the
next.
most area to the least. Yes.
Okay,
Is it Texas then California?
Yes, Texas was the largest state in the union until Alaska.
Okay.
So from most, so Alaska.
Okay, from the least.
Wait, from
No, from the most to the least.
Oh, most
so
to-
Alaska, Texas.
Texas.
Then where are we? Then California.
I would think California. I would think Colorado's bigger
Colorado.
than Missouri and Arkansas.
Okay, so
Which
Colorado.
is the smallest, Arkansas or Missouri?
Missouri,
I
but I
think
could
Missouri.
totally. Wait. No, because you've got his belly that sticks out. Mimel's belly.
I was gonna
Long
say
as you get
Missouri
that.
then Arkansas.
Okay.
I would think Arkansas probably is still.
The least, Mo. Then, okay. Okay, guys, take a look. This is what we have said: Alaska, Texas, California, Colorado, Missouri, and Arkansas. Alaska, Texas, California, Colorado, Missouri, Arkansas. We got it!
Oh, okay, good.
We did it!
We did it.
Nice
we
job.
did it.
Nice
Good
job.
That was good.
We're so smart.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
another one. Oh dear.
Least from the furthest east to the furthest west. So east to
Okay.
west. East to west.
East
Well,
to
Maine.
west. Maine.
Yes, Maine.
And
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Indiana.
Indiana.
Kansas.
Yeah, because these are the west side.
I'm not looking at the list.
Wyoming
The last one is
and
going to be Oregon.
I love maps.
Oh, then Wyoming is right here. Yep. No, I agree with all this.
Okay.
Here's our answers, guys. Maine, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Kansas, Wyoming, Oregon. Maine, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Kansas, Wyoming, Oregon.
Yeah.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. So far, we're 2 for 2.
Woo!
Boom.
Okay.
Nice, guys. Good job.
Good job. Good job.
I like this theme of this. I can do.
Oh, list from furthest south to further. What? Jerry was on
south.
a geographic kick this morning.
Yeah. Furthest south, the furthest.
There's
okay.
Hawaii's technically further, right?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, so Hawaii's south of us?
I wasn't sure. I've not been to Hawaii. It's south of us.
See, I always think it's west of us.
Well, it's southwest.
Well, so okay.
Jeremy, orange not my color.
Okay, so you're gonna go Hawaii?
Okay, Hawaii, you think?
Yeah.
I'm going with Natalie.
I think it's a little tricky, but I think it's the closest
Further
to the...
south, the furthest west.
See, because I would immediately think Florida.
Here's what I think in my head. I got burned way worse in Hawaii than I do in Florida.
Okay, so
But I know
Florida's
that
next.
Key West isn't Key West the most southern point in the United States.
But is it the continental United States?
Well, obviously not, because Hawaii's in here. I mean, it's the southern part of continental. Yes, is what I'm saying.
So Hawaii would be... This is a tricky question, guys.
I'm gonna go
Let's
Florida
go
next.
Hawaii and Florida next.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's after Florida?
Would it be Virginia?
No, I would say
Oklahoma.
I would say
Oklahoma. Yep, Oklahoma.
Then Virginia.
Then- Virginia.
And then Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And then Washington.
Okay, guys,
I
I'll try
totally
I
to.
think
didn't
that's
screw
right.
this up with Hawaii.
We have Hawaii,
we don't-
Florida, Oklahoma. I can't read my handwriting. Virginia, Wisconsin, Washington. Hawaii, Florida, Oklahoma.
Good job, Nat.
Good job,
I
Nat.
wouldn't have known Hawaii because I don't think about that
I
either.
read something about it like this last week, that it's the closest to the equator, or how close it is, that we just don't think about it.
Oh, right.
It's so
It's big-
far south.
yeah. So
But
you
it
have
is.
been to Hawaii. Jeremy and I have never been to Hawaii. That's one place that I would like to go.
Yeah, we got real sunburned there, but it's close to the equator. Yes, so that's why.
That's true. And
Yeah, I just never think about it.
yeah, but it doesn't seem real hot there.
It was a long time ago. I mean,
okay.
I thought it was more.
I always thought of Hawaii as warm but mild, kind of.
I did too.
Yeah.
I always think of 70s.
Yeah.
70s,
Or
80s.
80s.
Yeah, it was warm. I will tell you, when we were there was a tsunami warning. And then it was a big earthquake, like in Japan or something, and a tsunami warning. And it was canceled before it got to us, but the waves were crazy that day. And so I'm like going through my
Wow.
mind, where do we go? What do we do?
That would scare me
Me
to
too.
death,
It was a little
honestly.
weird.
Yes.
It also feels like, I don't know because I've never been there. I would feel like I am so disconnected from the rest of the world.
Yes.
Like it would be very
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to grasp. Like I am so far away from all my family. I'm so
Yeah.
far away from the mainland,
Yeah.
and I'm isolated.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if something
For
happens,
sure.
you're stuck there.
Yeah, I think it sounds like a lovely trip, but to live on an island, I don't think I'd
No.
want to.
We had some players that were from Samoa.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, in the middle of nowhere in an island. And I asked them, I said, do you guys feel more like closed in where we were in New Mexico, in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico? And they're like, no, we feel more isolated here than we do on the island.
Island, right.
It's
But it
probably
would
what
get to
you're
my
used
head.
Yeah.
By the way, the Samoans have such a beautiful culture. My brother and I had two really good friends who were Samoan immigrants in Texas, and we used to go to their Samoan church to learn their
that's
culture.
so cool.
And we just loved them so much.
They
And you
taught
don't-
me that it said Samoa.
Samoa.
Samoa?
Samoa.
Samoa.
I believe. Well, I trust them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Samoa.
Interesting. I would just love to just travel and learn about all the different.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it gets in my head. If I were on an island in the middle of nowhere, I'd start to be a little,
Yeah. Well, I mean, a hurricane just went through, and you know,
Well,
that's
dadgummit, I don't like driving through Arkansas
I mean,
with no
that's the
cell
thing.
service. I'm like, I'm lost, guys. I have no cell service. Where am I?
banjo.
Yeah. Doing brum, 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 brum. Where's my monarch guitar?
Okay, guys, we'll be back right after this.
Are we to cultivate and celebrate
Yeah, exactly.
and